If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, Lives on the Road subscribers and followers. I read something on Facebook the other day and I thought, wow, that couldn't be more true if I'd have had a magic wand. It says, once you learn how to be happy, you won't tolerate being around someone who is not. Well, and that's true. I've spent a year getting happy. And I know a lot of people get tired of me talking about my stress and all the things that went wrong in my life. But here, I had a very stressful life and came out here. And within a year, I mean, I am just so very happy. Life is just so wonderful. Couldn't be better. I'm happy. Happy being alone. Happy being out here in the national forest. Happy, happy, happy. Even when I was aggravated that it got so cold, I was still so happy. I don't know how to explain to you how happiness really feels. Well, the other day, we met someone, another full-time traveler, and she's not happy. They lived in Texas, decided to full-time travel, lived on the beach of Texas for 2 years, traveled to the east, did some work in Arkansas. She is absolutely miserable with her life. There is not one thing she said to me that made me feel like she was happy. And so what I noticed myself doing was giving her suggestions, trying to make her happy. Well, you know, if you had a generator, you could charge your batteries and save money, so you're not using your truck to charge batteries, and you could save some money. You could have endless amount of electric if you had an inverter. You could use a water pump to wash your hair, take a bath or shower, do a shower tent like we do. Well, within 2 days, she didn't even like me anymore. And this woman was just loved to talk to people. I think that was the only thing she liked in life, was talking to people. She would talk to you hours. We came back from the trail and I had to upload a video, and she just would not let us go. She just kept going and going and going about everything that she was miserable about. You know, she does this job, a little bit of labor intensive, but she doesn't like the job. And so then she wants to sell the things that she does, but she wants somebody else to do that. So within a couple days, I mean, she's absolutely furious with us because I think I was trying to tell her how to be happy, like me. These are the things that I did to minimize the amount of stress I had, and I'm happy, and maybe you could do some of these things, and she hated me. I mean, she just would not talk, would not look in my direction. She talked to Carolyn a couple times, and I even asked Carolyn, was I rude to her? And Carolyn said, oh, no, not at all. I thought you were very polite, giving, you know, courteous suggestions about generators and different styles and usefulnesses, and I was just generally giving out some information, and she didn't want it. Well, as she is angry with me, I'm frustrated with her. I didn't want anything to do with her because she's now angry with me, and everything was just negative. It got to the point that she was so angry. She was she liked to yell at her boyfriend or husband a lot. You could hear her screaming at him all the time. He was just no good, and he had his head down all the time. And this man was an older man. I mean, he was past retirement age. She wasn't, but he was past retirement age. And he'd say, yes, dear, and he'd go do whatever she yelled at him about. And here's the thing. I was sitting in the camper. It was a little chilly, so we had it all closed up. The heater was on. I was sitting in the camper working on my videos, and she started stomping around, and I could hear her close to our camper. And I was actually not scared, but I had a little bit of anxiety that she was going to go rapping on our door and yelling at us. I didn't want her to know we were in there. Carolyn started talking. I said, shh, don't let her know you're here. She's going to yell at us. I didn't want to be around her no more, which goes back to the point. Once you learn how to be happy, you won't tolerate to be around someone who is not. And no, I was not tolerating it at all. I absolutely wanted nothing to do with her. I didn't want her to see me. I didn't want her to hear me. I just did not want to be around her. And when she left, this thing just, I mean, my life just opened up. Of course, now the campsite is empty also. But life is so much more pleasant without her here. And it's not like she ever yelled at me. I mean, we talked twice and she stopped talking to me. So that pretty much ended that. But boy, I tell you. So get happy. And do that by removing the people that are not from your life. Wow. I mean, such a simplistic concept. Who knew that unhappy people could drag happy people down? And it's absolutely true. They just don't want to be around them. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video. And happy travels.